I'm Susie Neal.
And I'm Clark Neal. Together we are Unicoi Preserves. We want to welcome you to the Ingles table.
We're going to show you how to have some fun today with our candied bacon roses.
With this, we encourage you to use your imagination and have some fun.
You can find everything you need to make this at your local Ingles, which is where I got everything to show you today.
So let's get started. We've got some beautiful thick cut bacon. We like to use the thick cut bacon for this recipe because it makes your roses bigger. If you use that thin sliced bacon, your roses are going to be tiny and you're not going to be able to see them. So if you ever look at pork belly, which is where bacon comes from, there's usually a fatty side and a lean side. So we're going to roll these with the lean side up. I'm going to take these pieces of bacon, I'm going to roll these up into our rose shape. So I'm going to start at one end, roll them very tightly, then I'm going to pass them to Susie to do the next step.
And what I've noticed, y'all, when we're making these candied bacon roses, if your bacon is cold, it's going to make your job a little bit easier. So let's start with some cold bacon. All right, so that's a pretty rose, Clark. Thank you.
Yes.
Will you be my Valentine?
I will be your Valentine, of course.
Okay, now I got these pretty party toothpicks at Ingles. Aren't they cute? A little color on them. So what I'm going to do to secure the bacon, because you don't want your roses coming apart when you're baking them in the oven, is to stab it through the bacon very close to the base, because what this is also going to do, in addition to securing it, it's going to help them stand up on your rack. Now you'll notice that we line the tray with aluminum foil. Laura Lynn makes this extra heavy duty aluminum foil that's wide. That's what I always like to use when I'm cooking. So we've got that, and we're going to cook it on a rack. So when that bacon fat starts to render,
I'm not scrubbing the pan all day at the end of the day. So you also notice we're wearing gloves when we're doing this. It's just easier when we're working with raw meat, so you don't cross-contaminate everything. Once we get done doing this, we'll pull the gloves off and wash our hands and move forward to the next step. And you'll get the feel for this, what you look for. You want to kind of leave the tops crowned a little bit, because if you see these little poked up in the top, as they cook, they're going to open up a little bit, and it's actually going to look kind of like a rose.
it does look like a rose, but it smells like bacon.
So these are going to go in the middle of a preheated 375-degree oven. We're going to cook them until they're completely cooked through. Then we're going to pull them out and glaze them with some of our Unicoi Preserves cherry jalapeno spread. And then we're going to dip them in chocolate. So we're going to show you all those steps. These are getting ready to go in the oven. And when we come back, we'll show you how we dip them and glaze them.
We'll be right back.
Okay, these are completely done and have come out of the oven. We're getting ready to glaze them with some cherry jalapeno spread, our Unicoi Preserves product. We heated this up in a ramekin in the microwave to liquefy it. I'm gonna take a silicone basting brush, paint this on there. You wanna make sure you get it on the top and down the sides a little bit. You can see how those toothpicks that Susie poked in there really helps hold these things stable while we're working with them. And once we get these glazed, we're going to pop these back in the oven for just 2 minutes, just enough to set the glaze, let it caramelize just a little bit on here. So you're going to go back in the oven for 2 minutes. I'm going to turn around and put these over here. Then we're going to show you how to dip them.
So
Finished
I had
ones in chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate chips. Those are my favorite. Clark's favorite too. If you like white chocolate, if you like milk chocolate, use the chocolate chips you like. But we like dark chocolate. So I just took some chips, put them in a microwave safe cup, and we are ready for dipping because that chocolate is melted.
So these are completely cool. These were after we glazed them. We took them out and let them cool completely, remove the toothpicks so they're safe to handle with your hands. Just dip them in, swirl it around. But we just like to do the bottom. You can dip as high on the sides as you like, but we like it like this so you get to see a little bit of that glaze as well. And it's not fully enrobed in chocolate. So we're going to let these sit
and set up a little bit.
And what we did after we set these, we took some wooden skewers that Susie took some food coloring and a Q-tip and painted the skewers to look like green stems.
And you can pick up those at Ingles. Ingles has food coloring. It's over there in the baking area, as well as those skewers are there in Clark's department, the grilling department.
That's right. So Susie stopped in at the Ingles floral department at the store and bought this beautiful arrangement of flowers. It's like having a flower shop right inside your local grocery store. They are fantastic. She told them what she wanted to do, and they actually made this arrangement for her. It wasn't one that was already pre-built. So we stuck the skewers in the bottom of the candied bacon roses and mixed them into this gorgeous flower arrangement. Because what doesn't say I love you like candied bacon roses dipped in chocolate?
And beautiful flowers from Ingles. If you're having an event, Ingles is the place to go. They have everything you need from the floral department to the bakery and the deli. Heck, they even make wedding cakes at Ingles, Clark. Did you know that?
I sure did.
So you could get your flowers there and your cake.
All right.
I do.
I do, and I still would again, even if you asked me. So I want to thank y'all for joining us here at the Ingles table.
Be sure and check out the website for more tips, tricks, and recipes. We'll see you next time.